na ye bono o so bo kakra ma the optics the person also be hu nko na waja bebiri wa chire so asamba no ko ye no aba me I always say to myself I don't owe anybody any explanation. When you see on social media how you want to interpret it, it's your own goddamn problem, it's not mine. Sabi bro whatever me bro enya wona bo makoma ana me boa enya homa so mu na obi ehum video social media and they are interpreting it in a way that they think na eya wo sem me Asante Mampong Hemaa me
Ayishra
February
yeah mama your mother be 25th anniversary mu on your platform so it was viral but very beautiful obi aka wan some for obi aka wan some na okay twins you want in Kenya the Mystic Twins these great people come over 2 years so Queen Mother so Asante Mampong Hemaa na me na ye say ye baba chia mo mi keke but ye ba no aye one big family
I feast
aye say feast chiro who feast no
feast I puno na ma to ye puno wa ta fu ani
puno ay mami package no
yeah
oh Richie Hajio
do drink water
I drink the 25th anniversary yeah we did here in Chechema na ho very very expensive.
The backstory behind this gift. Yes. I want to add something up. I want to add a backstory to what this gift means. So when I asked McMahon, that's him. I want to talk before paying, you know. And I must do drink water. When is the American interview question? And I say, yes, I drink water.
But it was a question.
Tell a question. I'm more responsible.
So, Yamishraw, and as an Ishrawa. Kayana benefo na onye omo access pa jo bro ni na me nya kasa ni enti na ye ba se ke bachia but aye epono to hwe local very local kusua hwe
ko bi kakra
kusua kakra na we so ye
yes you can open it.
Wow,
it only happens in Mampong. Recipe
we are not thing na pe kakra so ye dey e wo hona
enwo kakra
sadi kakra na ba ye so kakra na no mai champagne papa bi moe so kakra enti we if any cheers 2025 year
cheers to a better year for all of us.
I say
Sorry.
Cheers
to everybody.
I'm here chef last one.
Amen. I never had the opportunity of profiling you to see who you are. Indeed, you are doing the profiling yourself.
All right.
Matthias, you're right. I get it. Don't worry. Be my guest. And I won't come to you. I don't. Did I pronounce it well?
Yes, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Twins.
So, there's a little bit controversy on the name.
Yes.
So tell me, who are you guys?
Okay, so the Mystic Twins. Naturally, everybody thinks twins are mysterious. Fortunately for us, we are actually mysterious, and we have a special kind of gift. And, we describe ourselves as teachers. Yes, because we believe we are a life coach in mysticism, spirituality, and then the paranormal, things that go beyond the physical explanation of things. So those superstitious beliefs around us, and we believe that we are meant to do God's work in our own way. Yeah, in our own way. Which sometimes come off as weird, whatever it may be. The good and the bad, we accept all of it. The controversy, the compliments, all of it, we accept all of it. But Mackenzie, did you ever say we are men of God?
Which of the gods?
God, the Creator.
Absolutely. So, can I ask you, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Buddhist? Are you a traditionalist?
Okay.
So it will set our tone of conversation.
All right. Well, we do not align ourselves with any religious.
Then you're in the right house. That's all I wanted to find out.
We do not align ourselves with any.
We started off as Catholic mystics and traditionalism.
So basically, you're just a believer of God.
Yes.
Thank you. So that's all about you.
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
Yes.
So let me also do my own interview.
Okay, all right.
You're ready.
No, for me.
Okay, for you, yeah, all right. Okay.
Well, my name is Nanette Akumedi. I'm the paramount grandmother for Asante Mampong traditional area where the seat of the occupant of the silver stool is in Asante Kingdom. I'm also a believer of God. I'm a traditionalist. I've had the privilege of serving my people for 25 years, so it's a blessing.
Wow.
And religiously, I believe in all religion. I'm not too static on what I believe. As I said, I'm a traditionalist, but I respect Muslims, I respect Hindu, I respect every religion, so long as I believe we are all one party, one big God. That's what I believe. So I think we are in the same level of thinking. And I believe people who think like us are very broad-minded, because we are on a worldview of how things work. And so long as you believe that, and the amount doesn't mean static, so you can really embrace everything and enjoy, and you can also, swim in whatever situation you find yourself in. And as you said, listen, we are mystic twins. There's a lot of mystery surrounding my friend is saying twins. And me being a traditionalist, I understand. Some way before now, you can't say no. So there must be a mystery somewhere, and I embrace that. We are before you. We are before in a way that why every woman conceive a child and the child is one, and both of you, and we knew how it's come of the fraternal twins or the type of people. Like I said, you are in one sack. There's a lot of mystery surrounding it. Maybe in science, but in the biblical world, that's how I see it. So the same day, buy one, get one free. So it's a privilege and an honor to meet you today. Honestly. When I had a call yesterday, I was so overwhelmed. And to have the privilege of seeing you is really an honor, honestly. And I was looking forward to it the whole day. All the
one I didn't know. I asked Richie to say, I'm going to know because I'll do please now. Oh, never shall not. Never shall not. I'm on the Yena, I wish you were for him. Mampong, can walk. Are you crying?
Honestly speaking, yes. My tone of peace is how I was born and raised. I have 2 boys, I have 2 kids, and that's how I've been able to raise them. And then I'm a bomb by a change of so many said every man is seeing you know. I'm a bomb, because please doesn't mean anything. It tells the person who you are. I want my boys, my money rises at the almost go match. And so far, so be a bit sure because I want to tell money. And Anna comes to me. So basically, it's your way. Please, that's how I was raised. I say please all the time, and I love to serve. Somebody will be. I always say you can't be a leader that doesn't want to serve his people. And as a leader, if you can't move your people from point A to point B, it means you failed as a leader. Yeah. And I believe that too. So, into a community, and as a leadership position is not supposed to be. You putting yourself out there because respect is gained, is not demanded. You can't demand respect. You gain it. Mampong Hemaa so brand so you're branding me. They're branding me. So I allow people to criticize me. What she the saying the friendship that we're going to build from now. The number one thing I would expect from you, when you see something on social media, you think it didn't go well, please feel free to call me. And sometimes I'll be a little bit rebellious and say, but deep down with me as Nanaya, I take my criticism very serious and I try to work on it. Maybe taking stock of my life. In some cases, we have a lot of things in common. Yeah. And I take a lot of stock in my day. I didn't be my limit might be 2 glasses. I think if I go beyond 2 glasses and take a third glass, I'm not sorry, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of hangover. Maybe it's not good. It's not like I'm limiting myself to anything. I know my limits. That's what I want to say in life. Then you check it to see which one is possible and is in line with what you do.
Yes.
It's an honor to meet you.
I'm honestly overwhelmed
But last year, before we left for the US, and I'm texting Richie, we want to meet this queen. We have been to a lot of festivals, a lot of traditional stuff, but I can honestly stand here and say we have never met a queen that is so polished, that is so classy, that is confidence in one man. My kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah. But I'm overwhelmed with a beautiful attributes. I'm really grateful. In America, I allow myself to be criticized if I'm going wrong. Because I think I represent a lot of people and I'm a role model for a lot of young women. Now, say I'm 25 years. So when I was celebrating my 25, I was like, but it's by His grace. During my anniversary, people choose sustaining whatever. I didn't choose any of that. My theme for the anniversary was celebrating 25 years of grace. Easy. I don't make it again. Easy. And I don't take it for granted.
Yes.
So I said I can. You see, pick Queen Mother. You understand that the chief has a sole prerogative of his selecting, nominating, and installing a Queen Mother. That is our set of how our installations are done. Our matrilineal inheritance group. And say unya kwenya to be picked out of the lotter. Or so tell who say I don't make it. It's divine grace. I don't make it. Asante ye pick your Hemaa. Or hine no ne mami. Ni nuyama na ne ofasi. And I'm nana. All in the maternal line and what's it is you can imagine coming from a royal family big as where I come from. Not to be picked out of the lot. It's by His grace. It's not by me, it's not by power, it's not by my power. It's absolute favor. I don't take it for granted. It means I'm representing my family, I represent my paramountcy, I represent the kingdom. I represent mommy, to the ability that people will see said no. Yeah, and Joshua Kola talk about the second biggest in Asante for her reason. And that's why I allow people to criticize me. Criticize me in a positive way. Call me. Nana, what are you I had a social media, my TikTok account. I had posted pictures I took from America. And it's just pictures of me. There was no video. Different pictures, but in non-traditional outfit, in my own civilian outfit. And there were pictures with me with the hair, with everything was just perfect. And I had posted it with a song that says, "You're the cutest girl I know." I love music. Music is my love language.
There's so much going on.
And I love music that speaks. I just don't like any music.
It's a deep message.
Absolutely. So when I heard this joy, it was just nice. And when he said, although there's other part of us that will always be us.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't really matter where I started in life. Those are my songs. So one time in my element, I said, let me post this video. So it was like a couple of 3 or 4 pictures of me. And I put in that song. And I think the song and the pictures were perfect. I love it myself. Then people said, oh, cute, nice, oh, my queen, PR, whatever. By Mr. Minyanda, I did reply all my messages. It feels that they are personal to me.
Yes.
There are a lot of me. I hardly type on people's messages. And so being I need to type, I don't take it for granted.
Yes.
Oko my social media page, especially where I sell to mom. Me why papa? Because you've taken your time to do it. I have to honor you.
Yes.
By saying thank you. Oh, Pia, oh, that's sweet. And somebody who said, Nana, you're my long time crush. I didn't know I'll meet you here. I said, oh, it's good to know. But thank you. Because you don't be any long time crush. And so when I posted that video, that particular day, somebody came to write, Nana, with all due respect, the stool is too big for this. I didn't take offense, but I saw people giving them a top down. But you know what I said? I went there and I said, thanks, it's very well noted. From that day, I've never posted a video on social media again. Of that kind of thing. Because, I sat down to reflect to see whether what she's saying was right. And I think it was right. And I was talking to one paramount queen mother. And I was telling her about how you need to brand yourself. I was telling her that I question other queen mothers when they do things. And I think for me, last year, it got to a point I thought giving them issues. And I said, how? So I decided to stop. How you want to brand yourself? So but make sense say, you post the video, Why now post video? No. From the optics, where people are standing, it means you stand for it. You can be judged.
Yes.
But when a blogger posts you a picture in your elements that you are dancing,
That's different.
that's different. From that optics, in your elements, you can misbehave a little bit. You can be yourself and misbehave a little bit. And no, it's forgivable. But when you post yourself on your own social media handle, then you have to be accountable for it.
Yes, a different hotel is a different.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's how I view my life. I don't have a social media page. Not because whether I'm a second in command. The clouds and I continue to protect it.
You're too bushy. You're too bushy.
And elevate it. So that's it. Me protecting my elevator, not to bring it down. Menka saw your human on social media page. I don't get what choice. If you are Ukromo for coming, Mampong, I didn't come for Becca. Madame Mampong, some of her, and your phone in hand free. Chroma Jimmy phone here. So you can't lead a courage send Jimmy phone. Hadi, Madame, Oshaka Omeka, 80 or Omeka. But it's a woman. That's how they expect you to do.
Oh.
Michelle spaghetti dress, next shoe when I'm saying co work. Now, my co worker, if I have a crime, I can be here. Now, me quite charming in my bantan head. Now, we oh, then I aim, Mr. Jamoni, oh, then I ain't the ones in the cook, I cook cat ya bro, Eddie, but what do you now, there be Michelle spaghetti dress and a cook a crabby here. I am to matter. We do her. I'm petty, eh, Anna. That's mammy to say, me, oh. So I came home. Later in the evening, cook my many by. And I'm the same I'm so bad for you. I tell me because all in between one I'm so young. And I let them mess up. I should do this as I said, I didn't sat here. But I took it very in a good faith. That's my man. I said, and I could should do. Hey. And I'm Cassa by Yabby, say what? That's my meaning. You want another baby. And I come show. Satia and then the cruiser. That's mammy. But you'll be just Satia again. I mean, one said, I don't tell you what you'll say. I say, I'm right to be see. Let it know when somebody is trying to engage with your guests. I say, hey, so I'm right to be you'll see. And I'm mammy. When she left, I realized she had a point. To be a leader of a group, you have to gain some sort of respect. And as I said earlier, respect is gained, it's not demanded. If somebody is telling me, you need to be shared and Satiam to matter idea, I'll take it in good faith. Next time, I put my idea, I put my own side. I don't think, I mean, yes, sure. It's not because the comment is, me feel that it will impact my life in a positive way.
Like it's a constructive criticism.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I need that. It's not because I'm not too big for criticism. No. I mean, no person or branding in media, you need to let people allow you to criticize you. When your friend is saying, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, I appointed Frank Amakwini. Frank is it's like a son because of Micro 90. And I've watched him through his political life as a former PC and I've engaged him a lot. Because the first time Frank came to me that he wanted to stand as a PC, so I got excited. I asked him questions. Hey, Colera politics, that's not why he's like a son. And then Yamia Bo, a regional secretary, and a regional minister. We could down the better, but it's people. I told him, it's only me. So I said, your mommy, as my your mommy, allow me to criticize you.
Yes.
If you see my call, you know very well, say I'm not calling you to praise you, be away. Say, well, you know my own, yeah, on social media. Say, yeah, and it's in line with your way, and I will not call you. But the ones that is not right for, I think, no, I'll call you.
Yes.
And see, expect my call when you know you are doing something wrong. It might not be something wrong, but it's your. Maybe I woke up a beep and you fall now. I got told something kumbi. Me focus on anything. Whatever. Asante is a very cultural based region.
Yes.
You know, I'm penny for sure. Are you getting me?
Yes.
That is what I will tell you. But when I'm going for praise you, we mean praise you because when I'm old, I don't need that from you. You don't need that from me. But what I say?
Show him a different kind of love.
Absolutely. So my love to my son is to make sure that for him to be a better person. But I won't say it. And I always tell people, say, along the line, so when I'm going to be on criticize, you don't get to where you're going to be. Intermediate, if something is wrong, just say, make up no, but you know, these are things.
Like so far, like
no, but these are things. Have I known? I was only giving an example.
Yeah.
These are things which allow people who like us to criticize us. And then the old fool said, you think you know it all, you think you'll be right. But I'm right for you. I still want more grace.
You're fully watching, you pay attention to so many of your public appearances. And honestly, it's just like my brother was saying, it's not just about you being polished. You also most queens, I'm not about to even make any comparisons. I just feel like you are on a different kind of plane. Just that's a word. You're just on a different level. On a different level. The way that you all present, the way you speak. Last 2 days, now I'm sure TikTok live now. I'm saying why you're be a posting. I'm sure.
I like it flow.
But you know what I do, and I believe me it's me and family. It's just something I've said to myself. So my cup of my cup of it's up there. Why should you have a problem? And your brought from a back tea, a 10 says near day. Whatever I mean, I have a but I never cast a tree. Let me treat you the same. And I'm a friend back but I don't get people criticize you when you call progress and OT. No, because I know Siano. And I can't tell them, I don't have a problem. It's good, as you said, no. It's not like it will be a compared to be. But I'm a medium, me no na make no. Nse media konyantem. Obi wa met nana. It's yen too. They be make me so nimu kura mama mra. I watch somebody on social media. And obi ko bisa bibi was so wa met nana na nimu fi mpenize. Me dem beto me nana and I'm a grandma's child. Inti I won't say I'm a perfect young woman, but I'm trying to be. Sebi ebru. Me nipa have my own flaws. Me were a lot of them. We need to buy back from a distance, people might think I'm rude. People might think I'm not approachable. But when you get close to me, oh my God, you realize I'm the most useless person you can be with. Oh, it's so. I try to keep my circles very small because I don't want to keep my point, my bed. It's me. Are you getting me? Yes. In my element, I'm a sweet person. What do I say? They were two lives. I always tell people, say, I'm living the best of both lives. Because
yes, like this is basically like what we are about. They say you're Mackenzie and you want to have before.
So what would it be? So if you can't, may I switch? Yes. I don't forget it. Hannah Montana. It was this. I think Hollywood. Saw a movie CB. Saturday in Miley Cyrus, and Saturday in the daytime she was a student, and at nighttime he was a pop star. And I quite remember the phrase. It says he's living the best of both lives. Yes. Daytime is this and this. For me and Anaya, my friends call me Ya, and I appreciate it. They also call me Ya. Offer me Ya, Missy Ye. Then it's no yeah. That was to say. Asante for because before my man was yeah, and just what. Asante for you so. I'm not that polished. I'm Asante. I'm polished in that level, but when you come down, I'm also me. You see, my friends call me from me. I'm see, this means they know me. Me and Anaya as a personal life, and I'm here and I comedy for the second. Me yes, Asante Mampong. That Asante Mampong, I represent my people, whether I like it or not. Also, they present me home Asante Mampong. That is where my elements are. Yes. So I can enjoy my music. I can fool around. That is me. Yes. You understand that? It's the Lord that I serve said, "Oh, mammy, the distinction between Nanaya and Mampong. My man, my father, you can we are going to do Mampong today. They say, when I'm doing Mampong, I want to do Mampong. Yes. When I'm doing Nanaya, I want to do Nanaya. I've never wanted to mix both. I can't remember my uncle told me, he said, who's a short and my uncle trying to lure me to be like, oh, we are going to tell you now, I was saying the difference between Nanaya and Mampong. And I think that is the only thing that has really, helped me get to where I am today. And taking every day as it comes. And then, me and Mampong Hemaa, we run I'm somebody's mom.
Yes.
I'm somebody's wife.
Yes.
I'm somebody's darling.
Yes.
Me will be sweetheart.
Yes.
I have different characters. And also to me, my character be
Played
played well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my point money there. So when me out in my regalia, I'm serious. I'm serious. But I will relax a little bit because I don't want to be that rigid. Now, those are people who say, even in my regalia, what chairman was chairman? Then it's like, I only know it's still me, but hey, draw the line. Absolutely. When I'm serving my king, when I'm serving my chief, it's the same thing. Me distinguish. I try to distinguish who I am from that. I'm a short dress, I'm a semi-shaggy. Oh, you maybe know me where you were now. When shall blog a biam no charge? Last 2 years, and I'm catching an eye as to us and more Brooklyn. I'm saying I'm mostly in Dallas, my brother. I'm a New York girl. I love New York. I love Chicago too because Chicago is like New York in a suburb. But the entire New York, everything happens in New York.
Yes.
So, and we do he was there to welcome me any day. We do the following day. Said him I doing my bread. We exactly like the following morning I was here and we leave just on the flatbush tea. And I say also we share meeting. The father $1 van. We do not say when what some say big pie creatures are fun. Now the cranberry juice bustle. And I'm saying go to your corner shop. Now say you I want to be on flatbush some day anyway. The year church so the cat na my mom place also and it was so fulfilling. Now the money I say Tommy Hilfiger shorts and I must chapel top
Freedom.
And I share with and I saw the picture to my best friend. Zatanam say 200 bills a day. One can't read was any voice was there. Send it back to say it's a big old number ring. And that was the experiences I had. Because I planned it for.
Wow, mentally.
They cut, now my children close. And put him, welcome, and make shit. See a freedom here. And they change do flag which is to be then I was there, oh, fain up a bus, but I'm saying for bus. You're part Atlantic. I'm saying, only one two. Me no last one go Korea, me side I receive permanent. Me dia get to ben. No, I'm here because he was just waiting for $1. Watch and I Asante, and I made you so you. So we not Brooklyn. Watch and I tried to say, come on. Or almost Nana, I am a boy, Manny. And I'm saying, hello. Hey, Nana, who am I for sure? And I'm saying, yeah, more have a short, I'm sorry, me short, so I have a child with cross back. Also,
American woman.
Who am I for sure? But what for dear? One of them, Patrick. Yo, and 2 holidays on. And we'll see a chicken. I'm some patrol. Go back, check a crap. I'm some patrol. Yo, and Nana, what no, Nacha, Moana. And then I see yo, Nana, more crab. I'm some patrol. More when I'm saying, I do go.
I like his wedding now, and it's
that is somebody was about it. It's mentioned last one. Excuse me, because it would have been. Oh, but it's like, but I'm always saying it's so beautiful. Sometimes you want to be yourself. And so we try video. People seeing it from a different lens will say, oh, she's on vacation. I think she needs a break and all that. But normal time, because some can not perform one thing. And not saying, yeah, party, we didn't go any voice. Yes, anybody who takes video is in my house. And if we are dancing, it's no big deal. Oh, let me start. And so you're all trying to learn every single day. And I encourage young women. Don't take it for granted. I'm not saying social media is bad. No. But use it in a positive way. Use social media in a positive way. Brand yourself. And call on social media, we won't be dressing, being talking about hey!
Come on, house.
Anyway,
TikTok come down.
when I catch up. But my problem is so internet has a lie.
Yes.
And I was telling many Hemaa because the question said, these are things you are doing that should be
Yes.
Advice for you when you have.
and what will be your reaction even if you are old? We do things out of if we say baso. I don't for pay maso. Social media now it's like a let me put it this way, a technology. It started with fax machines. Then we moved from fax machines to emails. Now with emails, we got WhatsApp. There are lots of other social media platforms that you can even send picture messages and others. And then WhatsApp, a device that you can do a video message, which are all beautiful. But use it in a positive way.
Yes.
Use social media in a positive way.
Not the way you are using it.
No. What will be on top of? Me voice on the video will be at them. So now me. Into a person me do what? If you do a voice over, then person me reply, I'll call you. Extend my pleasantries first. Makin, good afternoon. This is my appointment. Now, because I'm do you know why? Because when I called you, me exchange pleasantries. You can't put your recorder on.
Yes.
Because you didn't know why I was calling you.
Yes.
I'm glad not to say glad way, okay. But free American number. At that particular time, I have a minute to talk to you, see my pleasantries.
Tell you my mind.
Maybe I'm not for your market. And no catch you will be here, there's no evidence. So only bit. Inti, Yana person catch a young girl to say, me whom you may heard there. It's stress free, but why can't we do things in a positive way? Colonel said that's it. And Yana, me feel so I'm said, Sebi, judgment date, day one. I don't feel so calm and yes.
I think most people on social media, they are not cultured with it.
You're not cultured.
Social media. Social media requires people to be cultured with the way that
Absolutely.
people put the most intimate of moments on there. People solve their marital issues
On social media.
TikTok court will be, they don't know each other. They have TikTok mothers, TikTok in-laws.
How are you social media? Hey,
Mother.
Social media.
No. Baby, all of one. That's another time I was watching. She was young and then she now became a woman on the chair. Baby, I'm man jigging about Musaro. Tell me now for now.
what do you mean? You are 100% right.
Yes.
When you saw exposure, the full set the time. Of course, service with time.
Yeah.
I saw you might be posting a video. Now my friend, I'm saying, what is this? First, and then they mean it because I realized telling them say it's not right. People say they have a problem. Do you know my appointment? My brain will be Anthony Pro, no be any Pro Miss Ghana. Now they say we will continue naging me. Hey, and I share time in what time? What is the time? A time that a record can be pulled out. A time that at the corner of the tour you can't take it back.
Nothing expires.
Nothing expires on social media.
Even if you delete it, it's
No, it's still in the system.
Absolutely.
The blogger, the Richie has
Richie has done so.
money in his account.
So, Master, now you go for videos as a way with
What was the movie?
We sit here now.
Listen now. It's your time. What is your time? It's what so because I said, "Obi to catch you because I say, oh, Mampong, my more time at trim."
Hey.
Okay, I'm saying, okay, I'm saying, Asante history and true people. The actual animal. The time I trim, my time at trim, I couldn't be still there. Of course, you know, second in command to be in premise. And now you should understand that at the end, I'm not second in command. Men and I will be now.
Yes.
And the reward is what we're having.
Yes. Pay the price.
They've paid the price already. So my responsibility is to uplift it, not to break it down. And I won't do it. Even if it costs me $1 million, I won't. I mean, there's certain things I won't do. Somebody saw me on Kabna. The video was beautiful. Kabna had invited me to come in for the Valentine's Day. And I was Kabna, you want me to I said, Miss Winnie, we didn't treat you, but for you.
I can't see a bush alone.
But for you, I didn't to be Pardell. Me want my style, you understand?
Taylor Swift.
What would you be changed? If you listen to a little of country that has what me pay. Come back on the mind of Scotland. Then you back up in the people. But I be the guy, me who. Me yet, and so going to come into every day to the extent it. So I just said this. We had breakfast the day, and I was like, oh, okay. And the show. When I was talking about that, your mom and I teared up. You understand? I couldn't control it. It was so beautiful. But I'm not saying send me a bro, me above it. But because I will enjoy it whilst I sit in the church.
Yes.
Because that's how a queen should behave.
Yes.
I'm not saying you can't go to a concert and stand and dance. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a choice, don't mind. But me, my point, I'm not sorry. Because we couldn't move forward. Any the lens, every as you don't try to see on the sir, no, it doesn't matter. Say whether
it's sometimes we also on this accord here, simple be or back on quite on pair mutu onibi banku fufu die wo
Aduane bi a yɛn
and then it's I'm going to eat with you. We don't even eat.
I'm busy with papa.
I'm busy. Me back to one on the bank.
Oh.
What's your mind? Obedi bank on this woman drink am. Yes, I'm not in the coy. Me not much. This was for me. Mommy, why they giving me back? I'm coming on that bed. It's okay. Didn't have my mouth drink. It's okay.
How do you
say?
I do right answer.
I know about this school. We are sure about who to be called with this.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. I don't pay. Open for four. One is for four, no penny. On pay. Open for four with just chicken soup. For him, and now my dear, I'm going to chicken. Into Omano, China, food said, I mean, what is this? Just a real nice idea. We're going to know it was a yard. Chicken is of a type. But we just get in about a couple for I am. It's a couple to time you too. Miss me, mammy, I want to treat them equal. It doesn't man back. And I mean, it's a machine on me is unknown. And that's all back like the lawyer white me back. And I cheat me pedato. I want me pedato. Yeah, you are with me. You're with me.
I can go over time. Yeah.
What's a rubber pen? Want me rubber?
I didn't rubber ninja.
Hey, I like to explore too. We go China. Nah, maybe street food beer. Let me just I'm not ready. I'm trying. This one how much? Well, you like 5 yen. I use cash. Almost like comment. What's that like? I'm to make carry. And just like kind of for you need dumplings. Now China, because that place part of their food is cheap. Almost like 10 is like maybe $1.50. Those are the dumplings bear 6. I'm quite cheap. And on my way, so we year. On my friend, one day, me could be a number at a sticks out at you. Our transparent problem, see. It's in the China, I share my point. Man, I rubber crown.
No blogger, no paparazzi.
But there's so much freedom. So I can't even young boy. I mean, we are not that kind of.
No, but you're on social media too, to me.
We just say you took my freedom.
Because it's your pet. I don't hear music, all kinds of music. Dance or BBI, your US, DC, Bushman to buy their call.
Hey!
Where buy their call? Your cousin, you get your
Your next letter, I want to take you to an adult person. You pass on him, say, oh, you know,
there's so much freedom abroad. I would want to show.
It depends on how you make it. You know, and I'm able to. And when I'm signing the plain rice, the plain rice, what I do is I drop a table or 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm the Jenny Cabrera, much as I said in the Mayan. I'm the one that has a little bit of flavor. And no one who's starting the media.
Your own nutritionist.
Only a coin of us.
Even Papa Asante nearby to them. Even two nearby.
Professional.
No, but I love to cook. And I do both local and continental. The continental, may I check chicken? Maybe me lamb chops. Maybe I do my.
Is it going through parties? What are you again? Maybe
party. Me, I'm an event organizer. I'm an event planner. It's me from my food, even my DJs. I do my playlist.
They say jack of all trades and master of none.
Maybe a master of none.
Why master?
No, because I'm a permanent one. Even on my anniversary day, a night before, night on a trap dinner. And night at Homachi, then I saw this span, and I said, why can't I put my pictures? Because when was a queen Nikki, I know that. And I'm a fair boy, no image man. So I don't even need 11:30, and I'm a fair. I'm making a cry in this speech. He said, "This my boy by 11:30." People now. Me say I before they call. I feel I'm sorry. Me say before they. I'm not quite here, but I'm not to go to win.
What the traffic?
And I keep on saying, can't I put my pictures in this? Open as a solitaire, right? How that's happening. My friend is back. Now, because and I don't know, you mean taste. I didn't put my pictures. I'm sending it to put them as cream, whatever, like a low, whatever. And now, yeah, I came out with them just do it. I'm going to say before my makeup, so I call vet. Apple, no matter again wrongly because we don't know. Because you know, you can't say, no, give me 2 minutes. Very much time. Now the call event center, or the mom got it here. Now I'm tired. I'm seeing now say drop say. We also you are not so that's another. So I guess what I and my satisfied. Instead, you understand. So I'm representing in menu. What? That's I love. You represent pay attention to. I'm saying pay attention to details a little bit, not that much.
But natural. Yeah.
I like a family. The budget family is a queer. Yeah, that's a straw. But straw, no, the SA corner, you can always get a replacement. So they have a lot of accessories.
It's really fancy.
It's really fancy. Me Asante. You see mine. I don't go away. I don't go anywhere without this.
The emblem.
So, yes, Stanley Cups and Guan Stanley Cup. Obviously, a fan shot you. Who be no crown. So, me, I wanted to be a Stanley Cup. So, you have your flag.
Yes.
So, Asante mine to the world.
Sentiment to the world. You're the bank. Thank you.
I was giving myself a nest to be. But I can't back on my farmer. And also,
it comes with a lot of accessories.
Yeah, you can buy a lot of accessories online.
Oh.
These are just the
the packet.
The packet. You can buy a lot of accessories online. But all a friend is saying Stanley Cups are the same accessories.
This is a proper souvenir. Yeah.
FS
A mobile, so like.
So people, that's why people hold this a lot.
Yeah.
You love chocolates too.
Yes, you do.
The chocolates, no. Social media and these young people have. People live on social media.
Of course.
But their problem is they are living a life, or one life living on social media. So what are you hiding?
No privacy.
No privacy. If you say, "But what are you born?" I was so book at Krama, the optics, the opposite was of Bihunquana, where Jabby were tree. So I send back no year, me, I always say to myself, I don't owe anybody any explanation. What you see on social media, how you want to, interpret it, it's your own goddamn problem. It's not mine. Sabi your brew, whatever me brew, and you want to go my home, and I'm a boy, and you must move. Now, Obi a video on social media, and they are interpreting it in the way that they think. Now, I was send me Asante Mampong Hemaa me. And I Jacob, if you may respond to it, it will never happen. No. Not even a million times. I won't. Because whatever man, said you want to me. It's what you are doing with social media. Maybe try to do with social media, now me feel set, me war, comment on it. It's in my head. Me, I definitely make a typo. I don't have a problem. Say people respect to be what they do. But I will not leave I won't put myself, I didn't put myself there. Somebody put me body or no better and they want to find out. Sweetie, I don't owe anybody explanation. Mommy Penny said, me bomb me brad the way that suits me. And I'm a yard. I take my own responsibility for my own mistakes. And I say, you bro, ever pay for me. If you are so, you put your beer, say, you bro, and say the palmer. It's to be a good say. Said you would not your friends, I have many problem. But me, my boy, me responding to beer. I don't live my life on social media. I don't have a social media account. There's only social media account I have. It's the one I said, people, media, Juma, and Missy Kakumano. And I go say, and it's a mini problem. Social media is good for people. It's good to make money. People are monetizing their account to make money. Whatever, one person monetize your account to make money now. Will be born bra. And I sometimes we should for 4 years with these girls on social media. Now for compounds. No more can hear comments. Hey, what are you?
Peace is in the explanation.
It is the explanations.
So when you explain the first one, you have to come back
and the second
give us a response.
That's all. Social media never. And then move some catch them. Sometimes the jokes, the this, only
express relief.
Only mention or we say, hey, girl, you have heard of you know out of the blue saying, look by you now about gold digger. Say, oh, food your pamphlet. Obi say o make you something me bed make you comment. Media pay you are paid. My food be out watch. Oh, your mistakes now. But the mistakes are hers. Let's make our own mistakes and let's realize the mistakes we've made so that we can correct it. Madam, me manage to my social media, my pressure. Hey, Daddy, what's my pressure? Me manage to I love my own corner. I love my own space. Madam, I'm not living my life to please anybody. And see, young girls, why living your life to please people? I didn't only be now social media. My only account is Imperial Fabrics. Imperial Fabrics, no, I do videos without makeup. That is where I work, and I'm proud that me here, Juma.
Yes.
Asante Mampong, me here, Juma. After all this thing, no, there's another version of me. Yes. And I am here, Juma. To be able to afford the luxury that I want, I need to work. And to Madam, I be make me use statement. Me say, "Upon printers me," and I'm here, and I'm afraid. I was telling you be on social media. Say, Abrabono touch wood. Say, "Eye di mami." Na Zoom like a juma may a proper and be feeding me mouth. I'll be willing to do it. To Zoom like a baby make and no, Hemaa fair can crap right, can be fat and papa. But you know one version can I fat me? Now you're not feeding me, ma.
Yes.
Because I don't care what you think or what you think I should do to survive. When it comes to say you're putting food on my kids' table. So I'll go through any extent as a parent to feed my kid, to feed my boys. Inti Abrabona yebo no madam mommy emfa said yebo ni ne fa ne said ma be sha me yebo nko na na me boa inti optics no mo hwa
social media
eh mo ya
I was say compound for no o seek social media validation.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just for
exactly.
fun, exciting.
Exactly. It's just for
it's
fun.
Never that serious. No. The only time social media is serious is when you're actually making some real life money profit of it. It's in a business they are fine, but that social media discussion, courtroom and master it exists on there. Nana you was very nice when you have fair fun. There goes to be does not exist.
Absolutely.
They are not real life, sir. People can tell the difference.
You've just said what I want to say in a minute.
Yes.
You don't need validation from social media to exist. Me Mampong na media. Whatever on record, Asante history. Young Chobi. The quiet fast so much Asante. It will always be there. A quiet fast mama for him, yes, me Mampong, yes, I can go. It will always be there. And not me putting myself on social media. No. And that's some status. It will never change my status. And as Ata said, me Mampong, I don't need social media to validate what I do. Yes. I love people to watch me. It's beautiful. It's all compliments and attributes.
And it's appreciated.
Absolutely. Oh, but I'm using it in a positive way.
Yes.
But not where I'm putting my whole life there.
Because regardless, she's who she is.
Absolutely. I don't
social
need to
media won't validate it.
No, it won't.
And team premium.
And it's not for being count.
I bet I'm
Oh, it's not for being count.
On that note, do you drink water?
I drink water.
I drink water.
You drink water?
I do.
Then you get a Stanley Cup from me.
Yeah, thank you.
What is a Stanley Cup?
Who's it? Stanley is not paying us to do it.
Okay.
Whatever. You're ready, Eka.
It's not Nana says that schnapps seen inside the bay representation. Then actually, and the chairman who say, yeah, as mystics, Macmillan Mackenzie, there is the mystic and then there is the man.
Okay.
You see, you only part, now you see something. Yeah, Baba channel, and you said, it didn't start Brennan, Hemaa, Mampong, Hemaa.
Okay.
Now I shall be befriended, Nanaya.
Okay.
So there are two people,
Oh.
one human and one a demi.
Absolutely.
A demi-goddess.
Absolutely.
And then you didn't say bread, Mampong, Hemaa, no. Let's say befriend Nanaya.
Okay, that's the two things.
Two things.
Okay.
When we speak to the flesh,
Okay.
then we speak to the spirit as well. So,
Oh, but let me respond to that. What do you mean? The only reason I wanted to find out, when I met you, I was like, I want to know you. Because like normally, when I meet everybody for the first time, and I said, if I'm going to have an encounter with people, I like to profile them to see what they believe in. Because and when you hear the mystic trick, there's a lot of, and you want to know what they do. And maybe if I profile them, I would have known what they stand for. That's why I asked them who are the mystic drinks, and they told me. And secondly, the reason why we saw me a snaps on and then Christianity impacts your life in a bad manner. That's my opinion.
yeah.
Because and so would it be? It speaks about me as being a traditional ruler.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter how polished or how westernized you think you
Or
are.
how bougie.
You are.
Yeah.
And science. You take schnapps. Those are drinks. When you go to other places, they take casapreco, gin, yeah, just schnapps. Yeah, Asante for. Oba many man Oba schnapps now deba. Schnapps represent the culture that we have.
Yes.
And I said we a tradition say we call him maybe any man na or him be any man or the ensa no eh schnapps. E be oba na ka the black label buy ya. Me maybe be favorite be kwama baso. But I'm a single one. So we come 21. Because we new name no whatever. The schnapps represents who we are as a traditional ruler and what we stand for. Obeko engagement was say dey kwa sorry na yem fa schnapps in yaduma. Why don't you have a choice? Name mo me fi out me oba ho ade say the fanta ebre me. Because sebie nyado. No matter how polished we are, no matter how bougie we think we are, yeah Asante for. Asante my money. You see, you koji utirinsa. You nkase you koji utiri fanta. It's yen you utiri fanta you utirinsa. It's insana represents this. And the entire make us say insana ye dey jawa ye dey kwa wa ye. It tells you yeah on one day in area. Yes, utirinsa ni.
Item 30.
No, utrinsa. Utrinsa. Into utrinsa, what does it represent? That is your bride price. Utrinsa. Now, and some what it's no somewhere. And then there's some modern weather benti. They're using plastic to cover it for you to see. It's beautiful. It's also not a paper. See, we shall penny the air. No, I true dean. No, I true date here. They were not national pass.
Records.
A record saying, and ne, a bushiyat nasi. And you had Jim Trinsa. You read a question pass. Na, we are Chinsa Biana Sikasiso. Tisicano Abusia formal baby, it's a token. That we give the token to all the members of the family to say, Yabayan and I are one day. Marriage rights. Traditional customary marriage rights, Constitution 82. Ordinance marriage, Constitution is just an extra, 82. But because customary marriage, and any one day, any when I know mama about modernity about you talking about engagement, into schnapps represents a lot. Over me, and I cried up. What do I say? As Mampong, I'm in my element.
Yes.
Wachina, Yame Boa,
Was
there. Because she didn't say, the thing that has really kept you for 25 years, I'll do it. I don't make a conversation.
Talk.
I'm grateful.
I bet you.
So they can't just mistake tricks. They decide they chose the day out of the ordinary to come to me on Napa. It's so we are before. It's a mistake tricks over, and then they brought me 2 bottles of schnapps. Pen 2. Me crack me on my manka. Said you Saturday they bring me, but they've added more to it to bring me better. I'm really grateful. Me bonfire said in an animal me so mono. But now me the people for my they should let their blessings go. On my through me no any share. They should let our friendship be beautiful and grow as much as we can. And we should try to that on one man and snap on them be each other's keeper. As I told you, meeting them is a pleasure. And me bonfire said I've told them said from the lenses and the bayi that they have, they should be my best critics. They should criticize me when possible in a positive way. It's an honor. Tell you, Achina, me good is the Nanano should be their guide, it should be their steps to guide them through the lights that they intend to pass through. Nanano should not let them encounter darkness. There should always be a tunnel. Tunnel means a beginning and an end. They should sail through every other issues they encounter as human beings, as they grow, as they go through life, as they visit places that, like today that I've had the honor of they visited me. The Schnapps represents a lot tomorrow.
What do you do?
It's a new dimension.